Check, check. Hey everyone, now you can hear me. Hey everyone, Andy from WagerTalk.com. Hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. We're going to be breaking down the New Orleans Pelicans traveling to Los Angeles to take on the Clippers. I'm looking at the live odds screen right now, and it looks like we're getting the Pelicans on the road at plus 4.5, maybe in a couple spots. And it looks like the over-under for the game tonight is settled on 226.5. Actually, I see the books have just moved the Pelicans a couple places to +5. DraftKings has Pelicans at +5. So we're going to take a look at this game here, and also going to tell you guys about a special here in a bit. Looking at the lineups, everything looks pretty solid. I broke down the Timberwolves and 76ers last week only to watch Joel Embiid not play at the very last second, so blew that video out of the water, completely meaningless. But looks pretty good today. McCollum is going to be out, so we have Dyson Daniels at point guard, Ingram, Jones, Williamson, and Valanciunas for the Pelicans. And Clippers are going to still be starting Harden, George, Terrence Mann, Kawhi Leonard, and Zubac with, of course, Westbrook coming off the bench, and Powell. So I want to take a look at some of the last. I really want to narrow down to the last 3 games for the Clippers. I don't like this video. God damn it. Stupid. Hey everyone, Andy from WagerTalk.com. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. We're going to get right into the Pelicans at the Clippers. Looking at the WagerTalk live odds screen, and it looks like the Pelicans are 5-point dogs on the road here. So New Orleans in Los Angeles take on the Clippers, getting 5 points. Clippers 5-point favorites, over under. It's pretty steady at 226.5. Looking at the lineups, hopefully lineups stay the same. I broke down the 76ers and the Timberwolves, and then Joel Embiid gets rolled out last second. So hopefully all the lineups here are settled. Clippers are still going to start Harden, George, Mann, Leonard, and Zubac. So you've got Powell out, and he's a game-time decision. I'm not going to count on him playing. And then Westbrook coming off the bench for the Pelicans. McCollum's still out, so you got Daniels, Ingram, Jones, Zion Williamson, and Valanciunas. So I wanted to just take a look at the last 3 games here for the Clippers, and that's important because that's when Westbrook started coming off the bench. So only 3 games here. And when we look at it, you know, the offensive rating they're not great. They're 23rd. So they're better, and it's interesting that they've won those 3 games. But, okay, they beat Houston. I think that's a good win. Houston's much better than everyone expected. Then they beat San Antonio twice. So I don't know how much we can take away, but I just do know that they're still 23rd in offensive rating in the last 3 games. Now, what's interesting is they're number 1 in defensive rating when you play the San Antonio Spurs 2 of those 3 games. It helps. But I want to look at the Pelicans. In the Pelicans' last 3 games, they're 6th in defensive rating, and 2 of those games were against Sacramento. So, and one of them against Minnesota. So that kind of jumps off the page for me a little bit there, that they faced better competition in the last 3 games than the Clippers. And when we look at the offensive rating, Pelicans 8th. So I think we've got a little advantage here on the offense for the Pelicans, and that's kind of where I'm going in this game. Before I get to my official pick, though, guys, I want to tell you about a special, actually 2 specials that we have running on. So you've heard me talking all week about the 7-day special for $69. That is still going on. It goes through Sunday. So if you haven't grabbed a 7 days and you want to, please go ahead. If you grabbed our special on Monday, we're 5-3. We're up 1 full unit. Nice little ROI at 3.2%. And yesterday we closed out a couple of parlay, or we hit our first legs at a couple parlays. So I'm feeling great about the weekend. So if you want to jump on board, you can do that. We also are starting our Black Friday through Cyber Monday special. This is a special for a 90-day pass. Instant discount all the way down to $597. It ends up being $6.63 a day. So if you have if you got the 7-day pass on Monday and we're making you some money and you want to extend that, maybe look at Sunday or Monday to get that 90-day pass. So you don't need to do anything. There's no promo code. Just go to Andy Lang's profile page at WagerTalk.com. You can lock in all of our football plays, including our college football team totals. We are 9-3 on those. We're having a fantastic NHL season, 14-6. And we're having a winning week in NFL, even though we dropped the $2 Tuesday play yesterday. We still hit a 4% on David Montgomery and a couple of other plays. So excited about what the next few days lead and, of course, for the next 3 months. So grab the 7 days for $69, or if you want a 90-day special, instant discount down to $597. No promo code needed. Andy Lang, WagerTalk.com. All right, let's get to my official play for this game. And I love all those 5 points with the New Orleans Pelicans. I'm still not sold on this Clipper team. I want that +5. Both teams, of course, rested. They did not play, so I don't think we have an advantage of a back-to-back situation or anything here. And I really like the matchups here. I don't trust the center situation for the Clippers. Zubac is the only guy out there, and Valanciunas, he doesn't play a ton of minutes, but he can be really, really effective when he's in there. Zion versus Kawhi at the power forward is interesting, and I just don't trust this Clippers team very much. I like that we're only getting, I like that we're getting 5 points. I think maybe if they would have won against better teams, then we would be getting a little bit different number here. But I just can't take too much away from this Clippers team when they beat Houston and then San Antonio twice. And I know it was on the road at San Antonio. I like this Pelicans team. I think they're coming in with a little bit of momentum. This is a Pelicans team that lost 5 in a row, and they've ripped off 4 out of the last 5, with their loss being a 1-point loss to Minnesota. So obviously covering this 5 number. So they've lost three in a row on the road, but again, to Denver, to Minnesota, and Houston. Couple of them pretty big losses, but Houston only a 3-point loss. So I think this number is a little bit too big. Maybe the Clippers win, but I'm looking at this Clippers team that just doesn't score a ton of points against good teams. Even that win against Houston, they only scored 106 points. So I don't think that point total is going to get too high. I might look towards the under a little bit, but in the end, I just don't think this Clippers team should be laying -5 points. So official play is going to be the Pelicans +5. Maybe a touch sprinkle on the money line here at +170. Hopefully we have no Thanksgiving hangover from those guys. So good luck on all your plays. Hit the like button, leave me a comment, and don't forget to take advantage of the 7-day and 90-day special at Andy Lang's profile page at WagerTalk.com. Good luck. I'll see you over next video.